Jah Summit Cometh. Jah Summit Cometh. For you. Jah Summit Cometh. Jah Summit Cometh. For you. We're coming for you. Get ready, because we're coming for you. Okay. Be safe. You got your stuff out already? Mm-hmm. Or you gave him the key back? Two. I said I got to watch.
We'll just let them know you coming out.
Well, just knock on the door and just let them know that I needed to use the library. Okay. Thank you. They want us to pretend like nothing's wrong, to live as fools and ignorant. We can't pretend like nothing's wrong. Got to defend right. More types of slavery through this land there never was. Rebels elevating our life. Still in this present day, these arrows haven't stopped. Yet they say we should forget the past. Try right into your mind, straight from inside out. Predicting what They want us to pretend like nothing's wrong, to live as fools in ignorance. We can't pretend like nothing's wrong. Got to defend right. There's so much time catching more pain outside our lives. Evil ways of improvising. Oh, economical and psychological. We're only sickening things. Oh, oh. I hear some people say that slavery don't exist. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm saying that's exactly what you want us to believe. Oh, oh. I'm just playing. I'm just finding my range and stuff. What I can do in this song.
But we got to be on our harmonies together. You know how our harmonies go. That's not the place to do that.
What, on the harmony?
Well, the harmony stays the same, so we're not confused and improvising. It stays the same.
Who
Right?
we are?
Us three. When we singing.
Yeah, I wasn't confused.
If you're not where I'm listening for you to you being, it throws off where the harmony's going.
Okay.
On that part.
Okay, I got it. Us to pretend like nothing's wrong. Live as fools in ignorance. We can't pretend like nothing's wrong. Got to defend right. They want. Where are you at, Terry? Pretend like nothing's wrong. To live as fools in ignorance. We can't pretend like nothing's wrong. Got to defend right. Spend so much time catching more pain outside our lives. Evil ways to improvise. Oh, oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Economicals and psychological. What's solid if I only sick the day? Oh, oh.
Consistency, right? So you on top.
Oh, if I only sick the day. Oh, oh. And that's exactly what they want us to believe. Oh, oh. That wasn't consistent either. Y'all ending on different stuff too.
Yeah, that's what we just did that on another song. So we just kind of like realized that we either gonna go or we're going to end it on the one, just one whole note, right?
Not that y'all ending the songs too fast, just like Jah Summit Cometh.
We're just going through short.
See, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I feel a little butthurt right now.
That's okay.
But I thought we said we'll just go through the songs, but we don't have to extend them. Exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's key.
What the fuck is this? But I mean, that should be consistent too. Cause y'all end the song right when I'm about to say something and the song is in. And that's not how we usually go.
So okay, when you come down, we'll fix it.
Yeah.
We'll fix it.
Yeah, but I thought we were just gonna kind of go through it and then maybe work on some of the other ones that really need a little work.
Right. Right.
Because sometimes there's mixed messages. Sometimes it's like, well, I don't feel like doing all the songs, the whole song. Let's just go through it and then we. So sometimes it's practice by practice. We'll just say, okay, so today, how are we gonna do it? We're gonna do the whole song, or we just gonna kind of like let's go through the majority of the song.
But you know what? That's where we have to kind of not give out those. You know, wait. We have. I'm thinking this year. We talked about it, right? Yeah. We're just going to go through the songs, the beginning, the filling in the middle, and how we getting in and how we getting out. But in between there, it's not singing the whole song. Sing everything that can be within that span. There's no not space and just kind of we got to be on it.
Right. Well, we're not. We're not like a performance where we kind of like grooving with it a little bit.
Right.
We're just trying to say let's work on the music. So
yeah.
And and that's kind of like what
this helps. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm thinking because it helps us like now we're able to listen and do our singing a little bit more attentive because it's not so much that we locked into the music. We're anticipating.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a sing those parts. So it keeps it moving along, but not the whole song.
Right.
Like you said.
Yeah, because that's what I thought we said we're going to start doing. And then also, again, like always, it keeps us in practice. It just keeps us in practice. So when the song comes up, we're just ready for the song. We can always extend. So we're just let's shiny like we just said. We're gonna go through the song. Like we're not gonna have.
Let me break it down.
Too many bridges.
Let me break it down because I'll get straight to the point with it. Like with the singing, that harmony part. That's what's I'm listening. Even if we're fitting something at that time, if we're not at the gate together, stepping in together, it throws it off. So, but that's okay. I'm feeling what she's feeling. She's just trying to feel her way up to where she needs or wants to be. But even if we come into those parts, we still subconsciously and consciously know that it's coming, so we're going to be there together. That's important in the practice. So we practice doing those habits, being there. No matter what, we're going to be there. Right? Shawnee?
I don't even know what y'all talking about.
Okay.
Huh? What you say? What did he say?
Something like there is, or I don't know. There is. Was he looking for something?
I think she's all right.
You said he had a little headache.
Oh.
Tango. What you say? Were you talking to me? Huh? Oh, okay.
Maybe I'm not being. I'm insensitive. I'm not insensitive. No, I'm not. I just think about my son when he goes through moments like that. I just have to sit with them and remind them there's a way how we can communicate. You do know how to say hi and hello and you know who I am kind of thing. So you know how to speak. So just think a little bit about what you're feeling, what you might want to say, and then come talk. But don't do it with all the other things because now I got to figure out what's wrong.
Yeah.
And that's no good, no fair to me.
Yeah, that's true. Other than, hey, I'm angry, I'm upset, I don't feel good, I'm confused,
Yeah.
you know, I'm unhappy. Then you know, okay, well, maybe I can somehow, maybe I can help you get a better understanding. I can,
Yeah, like I'm listening if you want to talk.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just listening.
Exactly. Maybe I can give you a comfort, maybe in some way. But now, you know, I kind of have some kind of understanding of what you're going through.
Yeah.
But you got to go search and find it. It's hard. You know, and that's hard for the parents.
Because there have been times my son might go into his room upset about something that he personally took something. Boom, wham. And it makes me have to open the door and walk in and say, first, are you all right? Because if you're all right now, what's going on? You got my attention, and I don't feel good. You know, they got to feel that ain't cool.
It also,
Not that
no, it's not that it ain't cool because you like this, but it's not cool by the way it's done because now you're affecting your parent.
But it's communication.
Yeah, right.
Right?
And it's like you're upset and you don't feel good, but you don't want to put that on that person who cares about you like that because now they're trying to figure out what's going on. And so now you as the parent don't feel good because your loved one is going through something and you don't even really know what it is. You know, so that is hard. It's hard as a parent because you're concerned and you know this is your child. So when the bomb slams the door,
But
that it puts a little trauma on you too.
now here's what I heard him earlier saying that he has a headache. Okay. My question is like, when did that begin? How long have you felt that? Or did you wake up and it was like that, or you just realized you have a headache? You know, kind of thing.
Yeah, right.
Okay, what can we do about the headache? Maybe we don't do counter drugs or certain things. Next thing is somewhere got to find a quiet space to just find peace of mind to take the stress off.
Leave the environment. I mean, what I mean by that is like, if your room is what's stressing you out, then okay, I can take a walk. But again, you know, it's just a communication thing. It's like nobody is accusing you or putting you at fault for the way you are.
Yeah.
That's not it. But you go through things. There's a way you live. Your parent, who you know cares about you and loves you.
Mm-hmm.
There's a way you go about it. You know, hey, I don't feel good.
Mm-hmm.
I got a headache. I'm upset. I'm angry. You know, even when you come to say that, I'm angry. Okay, but you know, now you directly know what's going on. Like you say, maybe well, hey, I'm just gonna listen to you. So let me know what made you angry.
Right. Or what can they do to help you?
Yeah.
Feel better.
You know, but it does put, how can I say, maybe stress is too big of a word, or maybe too strong, but it puts a little anxiety on the parent too. Okay, the child's going through some anxiety, but it can put some anxiety on the parent because if you say, like you say, if that little communication is not there, now the parent has to try to figure out what happened, what's the issue, what's the problem. And it's not something that we as parents should not do. We have to do that. But again,
And then sometimes the reply might be confusing. Like, I don't know. It can't be explained.
Yeah.
Then how to take that and think. Just take time and breathe deep and think about how or what do you think it is that's causing that feeling. You know what I mean? Like, well, it was something I saw in a commercial and it kind of had me up a little bit too late. It just troubled me. Or something deep that,
Which can happen because I've seen things on this thing here that I looked at and I saw the subliminal in it, and that bothered me.
Yeah, that's
I mean, really, seriously. Until when someone, a lot of times it'd be late when I'm just really getting ready to crash out, and I'll see something. I'm like, look at this something, and that hour or so, sometimes while I'm laying down, it'll still be in my head.
Mm-hmm.
So I know it can affect anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not an outlandish thing to say because I know I've seen some stuff. I was asleep on it and I didn't feel good when I went to sleep about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Right.
I didn't like what it was.
Yeah.
So I know how things can emotionally come at you in just certain ways that other people maybe they don't think about it or they don't realize it or whatever, or they're just stuck on their own self and they can't open up and think about others. Have other feelings and things affect others a little bit different than you. You have to.
My mother, she would kind of, she would see this like, she would say to the congregation, to the people, different kind of mood swings and things. She'd say, that's a troubling spirit. The spirit comes to trouble you. They're different, kind of other spirits that do that.
Exactly.
So what we do know, once it's identified, then that's when we start praying on that spirit, remove that spirit by the will of the Most High. Right. Because now we're calling it by its name.
And it's spiritual, it's not physical.
Right.
So you need a higher power.
Right. And him being young and unaware of those kind of possibilities, it's how to understand what it is. Why am I feeling all that?
Why is it bothering you?
Right. So that when we pray, we'll include that troubling to drive that out away.
Right. To get rid of that spirit
that troubling spirit that troubles him from time to time. It's like an attack on him. And he don't know or understand, and the doctors are trying to find some answers and things like that. But that's how Mama would call it in prayer.
How to process that?
Because it's troubling.
Of course. Okay. Oh.
Is he going to be all right?
I told him.
Yeah. Okay. So where do you want to start from?
Well, we just did you feel right, so we should go to walk by faith.
What was the fun thing that you want to talk about? Hard to watch people go through being depressed. We all deal with depression from time to time, and how we deal with it, and different things like that.
Yeah, I know I do.
Everybody in this world, that spirit is out there.
But the knowledge of the Most High is what redeems me back to clarity in what I'm up against.
Right.
And it's hard to express what we don't understand. Yeah. But anything that doesn't make a person feel better or feel good is not of God. Understand that. He's not the author of confusion, but of love, peace, and of a sound mind.
Good. God's good.
See? And had been reminded, I don't know if it was my mother, but I was reminded last night about certain things that I'm dealing with. And the clarity came, said, first tell that devil he's a lie. And I'm not going to church, nothing like that. I'm just calling it what it is. Because it's a spirit. Just like God is a spirit, there's that other spirit. So it projects things that is not of God, and it's not true. So I tell him he's a lie first. That's not what God said. He said, I'm well. He said, I am his child. He said, told me these things, or showed me these things, or guided me in that way. So why should I believe all of the other that's not of God? So the devil's a lie. Now let me wait for his reply, or the ancestors' reply. I'll be still. I might feel a certain way. I don't want to be bothered. I can't talk about it. I don't know how to express it. But right now I'm waiting on Jah to show me or to bring me through this year. He'll give me the peace of mind that I need to go through that. But the devil can whisper all kinds of things that will give us a bad headache feeling, the pressure. It can be terrible. But he's alive, and he has to stay outside the circle that God has put around us. He cannot come in and do no more than we allow.
No. You can't both be in the same space. One has to leave without the other.
And it is the Most High that created us, so we didn't create ourselves. So we're not at fault for anything. We're going through a life of school and learning the good and the bad. And we experience it and feel it too. You know, they speak about a Messiah that went to a cross that suffered for everybody suffering. Whatever that story might be, if whatever that person went through was afflicted pain, physically and mentally and spiritually, because he was dealing with that. You know, the Haiti whole thing, to set those that didn't know, lost hope of all of that disparity, and but he went to set the free of all that oppression, all of that, spiritually, mentally, and physically. The devil says, I call it the devil. We can call it whatever we want. He has to stay outside, and we tell him he's a lie. You stay outside. Only the angel of the Most High and the love that's in him that comes through family and those that understand that can come into that circle. That's my healing. All of our ancestors' hands are reaching towards us all the time.
Try to embrace us.
Stand fast and be strong, because you're going through something that's going to make you great someday. And only you'll be able to write that book. What? You'll understand it better in time. But don't let confusion isolate you to feel alone, right? Your mom's here she's the blanket that keeps you comforted. She just she's trying to understand. And maybe you don't know how to explain it. So you could lay on her and she could feel your heart. She'll just feel you and comfort you in the spirit. You don't have to say words.
She knew his heart when he was in her womb. She felt that heartbeat. She knows what that heartbeat is. So she'll always have that connection. No other human being is going to have that. Like our mother careful because they felt us.
I go to my mother and just hug her, and she would understand that I'm dealing with something. And she said, "Mama's praying for you," and I would feel better because I know that at least she's got my back, and God's got her back. You know, that.
I heard that part.
You got a beautiful voice, that gifted voice, and ear, and heart that goes along with that. You don't carry ego in your bag or vanity. You know, but you're a young man. You know, you're still learning, so you will have moments that you feel good about, like, you know, as a young man too. But that's given to you is for your comforting, and it's like through what all you may feel. When you sing, it comes out and touches people.
I agree.
And that other spirit don't want that to happen. It want to keep you confused and frustrated and, you know, emotional, perturbed. Like, I don't know. But now it's starting to really put some pressure physically on you. No, that's not what. I'm a child of the. I'm something greater than that. First of all, I may feel this way, but that'll pass like the tides coming in and going out. This too shall pass. But who you are, who we are inside, as an original birth of the Spirit, that's something greater. So keep on singing, and keep on playing, and express your feelings in that way. I'm not much of a talker, but I'm talking now. But sometimes the feelings of what I'm feeling can't be expressed. So I try to find it somewhere in here, in that comfort.
Another meeting. That's what he does.
That's wrong.
I don't know, either I'm hungry or just hurts.
Why we so?
Every
day?
This
I know it didn't used to do that.
It attacks all of us because it attacks me. I got things I'm dealing with. It keeps trying to edge at me.
Yeah.
Pushing me into like some anger or something. I know that's what it's trying to do. So I'm constantly trying to balance that out because there are some pressures, you know. And I'm like, wow, I haven't even tried to do nothing with nobody. But all of a sudden now I'm dealing with all this stuff.
Our trials come to make us strong, they say.
Just like when that client, when I stopped on 9th Street, I was stopped, wasn't even moving. Where I was supposed to drop the person off was alive.
You gotta watch.
Yes.
200 feet away. We're stopped
I
on
went outside, I saw
between Harrison and Fulton.
like how like the
Going towards
keychain
Fulton, we
thing,
stopped.
that
Even before
Morocco
right
or
there,
whatever.
was parking.
like on my keychain they have that the thing that I saw one of those outside.
Where?
Like
Looks like a T
outside.
In the front of the house?
shaped thing where
It
you
was
know
like
park.
broken.
Where was
If
that?
you're
Like
on
a
this
couple of
side
days
of
ago.
that line, that means you're too far in the street.
Right.
You know. So that means people park there.
The
and
same
somebody
kind that
will be
we had?
opening their door.
Yeah, something like that.
I hope
Either
that
on the
key
far
wasn't
right
lost
or
and
if it's a
somebody
driver,
just took,
He's gonna open up
pop that
because
off
it's
of
parked
there.
right here.
Because
The driver
when I
not
was
gonna
looking for the
Go
key last night,
slide over and get out.
there's
here
the
I'm
maraca with this key on it.
Because it's
And
traffic
then
is
it's
jammed.
a maraca. And
Clients
that
in the front
maraca is still
All of a sudden,
upstairs, so
He says,
ain't
"We're
nobody
not going
running
anywhere."
around with
I
no
says, well, I'm
maraca,
only
so I
about
don't
200
know.
feet just right there, you know. So he said, I'll just get out.
Ooh, a spider.
I said,
Yeah.
well, okay. Before I could say anything, he opened the door. My motorcycle rider was sprinting because I didn't see him behind me. So he either came down Harrison and went straight
What's wrong
to
with that
Sprinter
dog?
Lane.
The dog. The dog over there.
Client
When it was
opens the door.
outside, it was like
Again,
making
I'm
weird
stopped.
noises.
I haven't done anything.
One of the
All of
dogs,
a sudden,
that
you hear,
black and white one.
Who,
motorcycle front tires